to our 30-minute yoga class. So we're going to start in child's pose, and we're just going to kind of stretch out the body and just warm up the joints. So child pose, what we call balasana, is the big toes go together, the knees are just gently slightly out to the side, and then we fold forward, we extend the arms and we rest our forehead on the mat. And just start to breathe in and out through the nose. So your buttocks are down on your heels. You're resting your forehead down. Big inhale through the nose and big exhale through the nose. Feel the body start to relax more with each exhale. Imagine with every exhale that all that tension, stress is just being released from your body. Imagine breathing in fresh oxygen, fresh vitality, and then exhaling any stress, any tension, just let it go. Breathing into the belly and your ribs. Feel your sides expand. And then on your next inhale, just gently lift the head slightly and walk your hands over to the right. And then as you exhale, fold over again over your right thigh in what we call our side, child with a side bend. Feel that lovely stretch all down the side of your body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then inhale, lift again slightly, bring your hands to center, then all the way over to the left, and exhale, fold over your left thigh. Feeling that lovely stretch down the side of your body. And then inhale, come to center. And then slowly, slowly start to walk your hands in, coming up to a seated position. If you feel a little bit dizzy, as sometimes you can do when you've had your head inverted, just breathe it out. That's quite normal. And then we're just going to take some side bends. Obviously, if it's not comfortable being on a kneeling position, you can also come into a cross-legged position. Just do what feels comfortable. We're going to inhale to stretch up that arm, and as we exhale, we fold over. Feel that lovely side bend. Taking that gaze up if you can, opening up that chest area, so we're not looking to kind of fold over, we're opening up. Then inhale, stretch the arm out, exhale down. Inhale, take that left arm up, and exhale, fold over. Opening that chest, that heart area. And then inhale, stretch up, exhale, release. Inhale, take the opposite arm up, really stretch. And then exhale, side bend. Make sure that your buttocks are staying on your heels so you're not kind of leaning over into it. You're keeping that your buttocks down so that the stretch is coming just up the sides of the body. Then inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, fold. And then inhale, exhale, release. And then just take an inhale and take your arms behind you, coming onto your fingertips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to open that chest, that heart area. Keep a gentle bend in the elbows and feel like you're squeezing your shoulders and your elbows together, taking that gaze up. breathing in and out through the nose, expanding the belly as we breathe in. And let the belly deflate. Draw that navel to the spine as we breathe out. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. And then exhale, release, and just give your shoulders a couple of rolls. And then we're going to come into a tabletop position. So the fingers are spread, the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips at hip distance. And we're just going to kind of warm up that spine in our cat-cow moves. So we inhale, tilt the head up the tailbone, drop the belly. And as we exhale, we draw up the belly, tuck the chin, push into the palms. Then inhale back to our cow. And exhale round to cat. So just flowing with your breath. Creating that fluidity in the spine. Synchronizing your breath and movement. Inhaling to gaze up and exhaling to round. Lovely. And then just once more through. And then come back to a neutral spine. And from this position, we're going to walk the hands in and slowly come up to a forward position. So on the knees, and the knees are stayed in exactly the same place underneath your hips. And we're going to extend that right leg out. Turn the toes to face forward and the sole of the foot is flat on the mat. We're going to inhale to take the arms up to shoulder height, stretch through the arms, relax the shoulders but active through the arms. And as we exhale, we side bend over our extended leg, coming into what we call Parigasana, gate pose. So feeling that lovely stretch on your inner thigh, feel that lovely stretch of the body all the way from your knee, all the way up the side of the body to your arm. Again, we're not folding over, we're opening up, taking that gaze up if you can. And then inhale, come to center. And as you exhale, take that opposite arm down. Extend your right arm up. And then just lift your foot off the mat. And then we're going to inhale, lift, exhale, release. So only need to come up as high as your waist. It's all about slow control movement. It doesn't need to be too high. Inhaling to lift and exhale to lower, feeling that on your glutes. Both arms are in line with each other. Stretch up through your top arm, through your fingers. And then release. Come back to center. Just release down. Push back to a child's position again. And then slowly lift up, back to your tabletop position, and we're going to push into a downward facing dog. So we inhale to turn the toes, and as we exhale, we push up into our downward dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. As it's our first one, let's walk that dog. So we take one heel down and bend the opposite knee to really get deep into that calf, really feel that stretch. Spread your fingers, push into the palms to take that pressure off the wrist. Keep your gaze in between your feet and just move with your breath. Bend in one knee, sending the opposite heel down. Lovely. Feel that stretch all the way up the back of your legs and deep into that calf. And then do one more each side and then find that stillness in the posture. Inhale, lift your tailbone. Exhale, release your heels to the mat. keep that gaze in between your feet. Lifting up through your tailbone, lovely. And then on your next exhale, release the knees, coming back to that tabletop, and then walk the hands in, come to an upright position, and we'll do our gate pose on the left. So take that left leg out, plant the foot, toes face forward. Engage the core, take an inhale to take the arms to shoulder height, really active through the arms, and then exhale. We side bend into our Parigasana gate pose. Again, just imagine opening up that body. Take that gaze up if you can. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feel that lovely stretch on your inner thigh and all the way up the side of your body. And then inhale, come back to center. And as we exhale, we'll float down to the other side, coming into our modified side plank. And we're going to add in some little stretches to really work our glutes. So the arms stay in line, and then we lift the foot. So point the toe and then just gently tap down. So we inhale to lift, only needs to come up as waist height. That's all. And then exhale, just tap down. Inhaling to lift, exhale to lower. So really slow and steady with the movement. It's about quality, not quantity. So really slow, really controlled is what's going to give you the best benefits and really going to work those muscles hard. Lovely. And then just once more. And then release. Lift yourself back up. Exhale, release the hands. Bring the foot in. Walk the hands forward, coming back to our tabletop position, and we'll go straight into our downward facing dog. So inhale to turn the toes and exhale to push up that tailbone up and release your heels in our downward facing dog. So this time, so keep your hands where they are, the head stays where they are. We're just going to take the feet wide. So it's about as wide as if you've got a yoga mat, as wide as your yoga mat. I'll just show you this way. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift up onto the tiptoes and then exhale, release your heels down. So the arms are still at shoulder height. It's just the feet that have moved. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. So this is our wide-legged downward facing dog. Again, just moving with that breath, inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower the heels. And one more, really lift up. See if you can lift really high onto your tiptoes and exhale, release. Take a couple of big breaths in and out through the nose. And then from this position, we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. So slowly, steadily walk your hands back. Turn your feet out just slightly. Start to bend your knees and come into what we call our squat pose malasana. So push your elbows into the sides of your knees. Take the hands into prayer. So really feel like you're pushing your knees out, but your knees are pushing in. And if you're really struggling and your feet aren't down, I'll just show you something. You could get, I've got a yoga block, obviously not expecting you to have a yoga block, but even just a cushion would do so that you can just rest your heels on the mat. So if that feels more comfortable, you could just do that. It just gives you that little bit of height, if your heels aren't down on the mat. So that's just an option. And just breathe into the stretch. Feel that lovely opening of your hips. Breathing in and out through the nose. Lovely. Really push into those elbows, push into the palms. Really strong in the posture. Lovely. And then slowly release. Oh, bring your knees down to the mat. And then slowly bring your feet around. So we'll just do a nice little gentle counter stretch for our posture. So feet are just towards the edges of the mat, knees are bent, hands are down, and then just take both knees down to the right. And then take both knees over to the left. So it's just a lovely stretch, counter stretch to our last pose, Malasana squat pose, yogi squat. Lovely, just feel that release on your thighs and glutes. And then when you bring your knees all the way over to the right this time, just hold them there. Lift that left arm and then lift up. Lift the buttocks off the mat. Really stretch up through your fingertips. Lovely. Feel that lovely stretch. And then release back down. Take the legs all the way to the other side. Hold there. Start to lift this back arm up. Push into your left arm. Push into your knees and lift your buttocks off the mat. Lift your torso up. Stretch through your fingertips. Lovely. Really stretching the body, creating that space in the body to get that fresh oxygen, that fresh vitality in. And then slowly release and come back to center and just give those legs a shake. So we're going to do a couple of other seated postures now. So we're going to do a twist called Ardha Matsyendrasana, Half Lord of the Fishes. So with this one, we're going to take our right leg underneath, the knee is facing forward, and take that left foot over and the foot's planted just at the side of the right knee. Now what you need to make sure is that you're evenly distributed on your hip, on your buttocks, on your sitting bones. If you're not and you're really kind of, you've got a lot of tightness in your hip, then keep the bottom leg, the right leg extended and the foot flexed. That's absolutely fine to do that. And it's better than trying to do the posture and you've not got the right alignment. So, take the options if needed. So make sure in that nice position, engage the core. And then we're going to inhale to take that right arm up. And as we exhale, we twist left, taking our right arm onto the outside of that left knee. Take that left arm around and take the gaze over your left shoulder. So really use that back arm to lift your spine tall. And as you exhale, squeeze round. So great for working our waist, our torso, our digestive system. It's really great hip opener. And a little shoulder and spine twist as well. So just breathing into the posture. Inhale, feel like you're lifting tall, and exhale, you're twisting that little bit deeper. And then inhale, come to center. Exhale, release those legs and give them a shake. So we'll do the other side. So this time now the left leg comes underneath, so the knee faces forward. The right foot comes over and the foot is planted on the mat. Again, make sure you're evenly distributed. So if you're not, and like I said, the hips can be quite different from one side to the other. So you might find one side you could do the full bind, but on the other side you can't. That's quite normal. So this time now that left leg would stay extended and the foot flexed. So just do what works for you. And then we're going to inhale to take that left arm up, and then we exhale, twist right. Take that right arm all the way behind to really lift your spine tall. Take the gaze right over your right shoulder. Squeeze through the core. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feel that lovely hip stretch and that lovely twist of your torso area. So very good for the digestion, our twists. We're going to get all those internal organs working. Inhale, feel like you're lifting, and exhale, you're twisting that little bit deeper. And then inhale, come back to center, and exhale, take those feet out and give them a shake. So the next posture I'm going to show you is what we call Janusasana. So the right leg stays extended and we take the sole of the foot next to the thigh and that left knee goes out. Kind of position yourself over the extended leg. And we're going to take a big inhale. And as we exhale, we fold over our extended leg. So obviously your hands might not be around your feet. They might just be by the sides of your foot, on your ankle. You know, wherever works for you will all be at very different levels. So this again is a great hip opener. This posture is really good if you've got any kind of sciatic problems. This is a really lovely posture to do. So really feel as with every exhale as if your torso is folding further over that extended leg. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then inhale. Exhale, release. Bring that left leg out, give them a shake, and we'll do the same on the other side. So right knee out to the side, left foot is flexed, and the sole of the right foot is on the side of the leg. Take an inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, fold over your extended leg, coming into Janusasana. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feel that lovely stretch down the back of your leg and along your spine. Imagine with every exhale that your body is just melting deeper into the mat. Your torso is folding further over your leg. Lovely. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Bring that right leg out and give those legs a shake. We're going to come down to the mat now, so just extend your arms forward at shoulder height and then slowly lower yourself down vertebra by vertebra. Use that core, engage that core, really slow and steadily does it. Lovely. And once down, take your arms overhead and just give yourself a big stretch. And then just bring your arms by your sides. And we're going to do what we call bridge pose Setu Bandhasana. So just have a little quick look first. Because once you're in the posture, I don't want you to kind of move your neck. So you're lay down on the mat, your knees are bent, your feet are planted and your heels are up towards your glutes. So just see if you can touch your feet with your hands. And then your arms are just by the side for now. And we inhale, push into the feet. And as we exhale, we lift our buttocks off the mat, our lower spine, squeeze up through the glutes and lift. So keep that gaze forward. Just protect that neck. There's a lot of pressure on that neck. So that's a position. So just come into your position. Take an inhale to push into the feet. And as you exhale, squeeze up into our bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Now, really make sure that the knees are at hip distance. Sometimes when we lift up, they can kind of go out to the side or in. So really push into your big toes to really kind of even out your knees. Just make sure, and then that they're just really solid and straight and at hip distance, and then just lift up a little bit further. Really squeeze up through that core. Breathing in and out through the nose. A lovely stretch for the legs, the quads, the thighs, the glutes. Again, this one's really good for our digestion as well. Engage that core, really squeeze up. Keep that head really central. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Just look, see that belly just expanding on the inhale. And as you exhale, just see it deflate. Lovely. And then to release, we slowly, slowly release vertebra by vertebra. And then once you're back to the mat, take your knees into your chest and just gently rock side to side to take that pressure off your lower spine. Lovely. Just release any last tension. And then just bring your knees to center. Extend your right leg up, point your toe, and just hold your right knee into your chest. Keep your head and shoulders down for now. And then slowly start to lower your right leg down towards the mat. Kind of lead with your heel now, kind of to really engage those leg muscles. So flex the foot, and then once you come to a position where your core is engaged, just hold that leg. So probably be a couple of inches off the mat. And once you're at that position, hold, lift your head and shoulders and squeeze your nose towards your knee. So great for our core and a nice hip stretch. And then release. Extend that left leg out. Give yourself a stretch. Then bring both the knees in, and we'll do the same on the other side. So hold that right knee into the chest. Extend your foot up. First of all, keep your head and shoulders relaxed on the mat. Slowly start to lower this left leg. Flex the foot so that you're leading again with the heel. And just slowly, 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 steadily taking it down. And then once you feel that engagement of the core, hold the foot there. Lift the head and shoulders and squeeze your nose towards your knees. It's really lovely stretch on your abs and hips. And then release your head and shoulders down. Bring that left knee in. And again, just rock gently side to side. And then come to center and extend both your feet up into the air in what we call our legs up the wall pose, Viparita Karani. So this is a great posture to end with. This is really relaxing for the nervous system. It just helps to really calm the mind as we've got our feet above our heart area. Great for the circulation. A lovely stretch. If you want to take your hands underneath your buttocks as well, you can do. And just feel the release on your legs. And then just flex and point your toes. And then release your hands. Bend your knees into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders. Wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze up into that little ball. Bring your nose towards your knees. Really squeeze into that little ball. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands, head, shoulders, arms and legs, coming into Shavasana for our final relaxation. So just let your feet gently fall apart, your arms be by your sides with the palms facing upwards. Let your shoulder blades relax into the mat. Softly close your eyes and start to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Long, slow, mindful breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Just relax here and feel your body soften into gravity. Feel the support of the earth beneath you as you let go. Calm your mind and listen to the breath. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. You might notice thoughts coming in and out of your mind as you breathe. Just let them go. Picture them floating away on a cloud and focus on your breathing, observing the gentle rise and fall of your belly. As you inhale, feel the belly expand like a balloon, and as you exhale, draw the navel to the spine. Relax your hips and thighs. Relax your lower back, spine, shoulders, chest and neck. Slow, mindful breaths. Just being present with yourself, feeling the body, feeling the breath. And as you breathe in, say to yourself, I calm my body. And as you breathe out, say, I let go. Inhale, I calm my body. Exhale, I let go. And as you are using these affirmations, really feel that this is happening. Inhale, I calm my body. Exhale, I let go. Now let go of the affirmations and just return to a normal, comfortable pace of breathing. Just in and out through the nose. And then take one last deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes back into the room around you. Take your arms overhead and just give yourself a big stretch. Just wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And then slowly, gently bring yourself up to a seated position. Bringing the hands into prayer and Jali Mudra. We will finish with 3 hot breaths. Inhale. 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 Namaste. Thank you for your practice today.